The Battle of the Atlantic has entered a new and perilous phase. While NATO naval forces have dealt severe blows to the Soviet breakout attempts in the northern and central Atlantic, Marshal Ogarkov remains determined to sever the transatlantic lifeline. His encirclement of Western Europe has stalled but not failed. Now, Ogarkov shifts his strategy south. The Kremlin has ordered elements of the Black Sea Fleet to reinforce the Atlantic front. These units, previously held in reserve, are now transiting through the Mediterranean in a bold push towards the Strait of Gibraltar. At the heart of this movement is the Kiev, a Soviet aviation cruiser escorted by a powerful surface group and a substantial submarine screen. If the Kiev escapes into the Atlantic, it will bring long-range strike and anti-submarine capabilities directly into NATO's southern rear. Complicating matters is the growing involvement of Algeria. President Chadli Benjedid has publicly reaffirmed Algeria's alignment with the Soviet Union, framing it as solidarity against Western colonialism. Although Algeria remains officially non-aligned, NATO intelligence has detected troubling signs of military cooperation between Moscow and Algiers. Soviet naval vessels have been observed conducting port visits in Oran and Algiers, and recent satellite imagery shows rapid upgrades to the air facility across the Algerian coastline. What remains unclear, but deeply concerning, is whether Soviet air assets are now operating from Algerian soil. Long-range surveillance aircrafts, including Tu-95 Bears, have appeared in the western Mediterranean with greater frequency and are now believed to be staging out of locations beyond the reach of known Soviet bases. The implications are stark. Algeria could serve as a forward bastion for Soviet air and naval operations, effectively turning the western Mediterranean into a Soviet-controlled corridor to the Atlantic. The first clear warning came days ago when Spanish and Italian naval elements attempted to intercept the Kiev battle groups south of Sardinia. The Soviet response was overwhelming. NATO frigates and destroyers were driven back, several were sunk, and Soviet submarines harassed retreating vessels as they fled towards Malta. Since then, the Kiev has made steady progress westward, brushing aside all attempts at interdiction. In response, US Atlantic Command has issued urgent orders. Task Force Ironclad, centered on the USS Eisenhower and reinforced by an array of cruisers, destroyers and submarines, has been rerouted to the Gulf of Cadiz. Its new task: form a picket line and prevent the Kiev from entering the Atlantic. Ogarkov's gamble is clear. If the Kiev makes it through, Soviet forces will gain a southern corridor into the Atlantic, bypassing NATO's northern blockade and threatening resupply routes from the US Atlantic. The Atlantic war could stretch dangerously thin, but if NATO succeeds here, if Ironclad can close the Gauntlet, the Soviet breakout may falter at the last choke point. Hey there, welcome back to Sea Power and welcome to the Clash of Carriers. We are Task Force Ironclad today, which is comprised of the Eisenhower and friends. Our objective is to stop and sink the Kiev, which is passing through the Strait of Gibraltar. We have access to lots of different aircraft. They have access to Kiev, Kara and Krivak and Sovereign class escorts and support vessels. Now, whether or not those Yak-38 Forgers, as mentioned here, will actually make an appearance, I don't know. But we also have a subsurface problem, as multiple submarines are assessed to be in the escort screen. So our objective is to make sure these guys never pass by eliminating basically every single thing in our path. And by the looks of it, we already have a submarine detected. Now let's first pause and see what we have. Because at the moment, I'm already looking at a submarine which is fairly close to Baltimore, but not within striking range. We also have a combat air patrol up. This one is active radar. Eagle Cap is on station, and it looks like they're immediately going to get thrown into the action here. This is not typical behavior for a neutral unit. Over here, I'm seeing another potential flight. That's more hostiles, and they're getting picked up by, well, not by the Barracuda. The Barracuda, a patrol submarine. It's an old, interesting Albacore class, and armed with torpedoes which are anti-surface, 8-mile range, Not fast. Maximum velocity 25 knots. I don't know if that will actually stay 25 knots or if 25 knots is cruise speed. If it's actually hunt speed, those are unlikely to work. We also got a couple of other L3s, which have the same thing. Yeah, 2.8 mile range. That's not spectacular. I'm going to set you up as a firing range of about 4 miles, because I don't think I'll be able to get any more out of you. Anyway, what else are we given? We are looking at quite a few ships. We have the Arkansas in the back, providing additional defense and Tomahawk land attack capability if I need it. Do we know where this... Oh, yeah, we do. That's the Kiev right there, so this is all their escorts. Alright, consider everything hostile. 30,000 feet. 431 knots. I'm not sure if you're my friend or not. Talk. No response. Talk. They're using radar. I don't think civilian uses radar typically, so I'm going to classify that as hostile. That could be a merchant. No response. No response. Agrees to comply. Okay, that's something. Agrees to comply. Agrees to comply. And another one, probably another merchant. There is another bunch of units possibly on the way there. They're using radar, so I'm going to classify those as hostile. What are we going to need? ASW assets. Those are going to have to come first this time around. An S3A. I'm going to send two singles. Regarding contact discovery, we got that E2C up. I'm going to send more F-14s into the air. We're going to go air-to-air intercepts. Flights of 3. Off you go. Are you 14s or 15s? You're F-14s. Okay. 154 Phoenix. That's not a whole lot, but we'll make it work. You guys are going to go aggressive. So we're going to go radar search on, weapons free. And as for striking this task force... Oh, I also got Conqueror out there. Interesting. Conqueror has capabilities with her Tigerfish, but, well, they're a bit of a meme at this point. Their capabilities are extraordinarily limited. They got, on paper, a 21 mile range. In practice, I'm going to say it's more like 12. Because you have to get the jump on the Soviets, otherwise they just run away. And they will get away, as these torpedoes, I think, don't exceed 35 knots. This task force that the enemy is using is heading west at 25 knots, so where are they going to be in an hour? Where are they going to be in an hour? I know I say never mark on the contact, but I'm very much expecting to keep these guys on radar track at all times. So, in this case, I don't really think it's going to be that much of a problem. Okay, they're going to be there in about 2 hours. Conqueror. Where am I going to put the Conqueror? She has to move... If she moves to here... Then from there, I got about 15 miles, so she needs to speed up. Go ahead 2/3. You do have a towed array, which is good. And I want you to lie in ambush there. Okay, I think we have some activity. Let's have a go. Let's have a go. Immediately, the F-14 start launching. Good start. These guys are each going to be guiding a missile. Oh, there's lots more. More than advertised. And you're shooting up these. Oh. Not strictly what I was expecting, but okay. I guess I didn't tell them what units to target. Yeah, plenty of merchants. I don't know if I want to keep Baltimore there. Ironclad Matador 1-1. We have visual confirmation on Soviet carrier group Kiev class and escorts, currently positioned approximately 85 nautical miles west of Strait of Gibraltar. Correction, east. Not west, east. Matador is holding 80 nautical miles east of their formation. Don't you mean west? The enemy is on a steady westerly course, estimated speed 25 knots, significant air activity overhead, 38 forgers conducting cap. Radar shows multiple outbound tracks from the east and the southeast. No sign of course deviation. Matador will shadow at a distance. I don't think that we have something to the... Oh, actually we do. Your Matador. Okay. Okay. What am I going to do with 4 harpoons? I can't even tickle them. Because there's too much firepower out there. Too much anti-air capability. I'm just going to keep you shadowing this formation. So you're going to be circling around indefinitely. Carrier should be readying up the first, what's that, the Top Cats, the S3s? Yep, there's one. There's another. I need these boys to immediately leap into action and start hunting this submarine into extinction. Because I really can't have that operating this close. These are getting fairly close now, coming in at 500 knots. 7025, classified hostile sub. Charlie 1, Charlie 2, Victor 3. Potential carrier killer capability there. At the moment, even with the standard missile ER, I don't think I have capacity to touch these guys yet. You got medium range. Oh, Vincennes. Everybody watch their aircraft. Especially the neutrals. Leahy. How far can you shoot? Not at 3,000 feet, you can't. No, never mind. Okay, we have shot down a couple of MiG-23s. There is more inbound. Eagle is pursuing with AIM-7Ms. Yes, but potentially not there. Okay, launched another. Hold. Why are you so far back, dude? What's that about? Alright, Top Cat 1. Let's go. I think you're getting picked up by the Baltimore sonar. Correct. Okay. After those guys are up, I need F-14s urgent. So we've got Eagles 5 flight coming in. And they're going to have plenty of targets. Okay. Gentlemen, I need you guys up there very quickly. Let's make sure that we tackle these birds before they become a problem. And I'm not even sure if we will be able to do that. Considering that they generally have some very good missiles. Top 2. I want you to start laying a pattern of sonar buoys. Because if there's more submarines breaking out, I want to know about it. Okay, we got more birds coming in. 4 of them. You're all targeting 1? That's not really the best way to go about it. One of these aircraft's going to be very dead, but the rest of them are just going to continue on. Yeah, we all shot at 1 MiG. You're now chasing different targets. Good. With AIM-9s. Okay. It's going to be dangerous. You got a radar on? You're not my friend. Eagle flight, are you assembled? Good enough. Good enough. Let's go. Fox 2. Where are you going? Okay, we neutralized another MiG. 3 more. This is a pretty sizable flight. I don't like that. At least they're not tackling this thing yet. But let's reposition her. Oh, great, there's more. We're gonna have to send more fighters up. Eagles 8, preparing for takeoff. F-14s, air-to-air intercept. Flight of 3. And another. How many squads we got? We got 1 squadron. Okay, Top Cats are moving in. Eagles are moving in. Eagle 8 just took off. Go. Get to 20,000. We scratched most of these. Hold on, friend. You still got a Sidewinder there. Kill. Come on, get that Sidewinder on that MiG-23. Unless that AIM-9 takes him out. Looks like it. Yep, got him. Well done. That's all that gone. Alright, RTB. Now, we're seeing 6 contacts coming in at high speeds. I like nothing about that. Range. 150 miles. I think they might know where we're at. It's hard not to. Eagles 5's gonna have to hurry. Fox 3, what are you shooting up? What are you going after? How are you explaining... Oh, you're firing an AIM-54. Of course, a Fox 3. I was wondering how the hell do you have that level of range? Human intelligence and satellite intelligence confirmed recent forward deployment of Soviet air forces from Algerian air bases. Primary staging identified as Tlemcen Air Base, Western Algeria. Aircraft types 24 Fencer, 23 Flogger, 95 Bear, and 25 Foxbats. 30 fixed-wing combat aircraft. Multiple tracks inbound towards Ironclad. 10 to 30 minutes. Soviet air assets launched from Algeria. We might need more aircraft. We might need more aircraft. Eagles 8. You're currently tasked with just heading east. I think this might be a Bear, because it's just circling around. Let's see, the Barracuda. Right now you're doing what, 5 knots and you're diesel electric, correct? Yes. So I could just plug you right into the Strait of Gibraltar as a last-ditch effort to stop anything that comes through. This is going to be a long mission. Lots of moving parts, lots of targets. Actually, I don't want to go ahead standard yet. I haven't cleared this area yet, so I'm not 100% that I know there are no other submarines about. And if there are, I don't really want to sacrifice the Barracuda here. Not if I don't absolutely have to. You've expended every single weapon on the platform. Okay. 37,000 feet. Is that Matador detecting that? I doubt that. No response. This is just gaining altitude. That's another flight of aircraft being brought up. Another flight of 3. Intercepts. I'm always picking intercepts because it's additional AIM-54s. I really like those long-range missiles. Just send everything. How long is it going to be until that ASW plane arrives? About 12 minutes from now. Okay, we got time. I doubt this one is going to actually be fast enough to chase it. Seems like a stretch. You're doing 900 knots though. Is that your top speed? Because these are doing 500 knots. Default 4 RTB. This one's on terminal guidance. It's lost connection to the F-14, but that's fine. I want you to go in and just gun this thing down. It's not the safest way to go about it, but I think we can get it done. Unless it's a Bear. Because a Bear can shoot you. Ah. I think it ran out of fuel. Unfortunate. Default 1-2 still has 1 Sidewinder. Not a lot. But right now it's still guiding in an AIM-7. Which never had the range. I mean, that's just not gonna happen. Yeah, it's gonna come down to Eagles to take this wave down. Now, as for the Baltimore, where do I want her? I'm thinking I'm going to keep the Baltimore just as an anti-submarine option here. This is the lead ship. I'm going to set the lead ship about 20... No, not 25. Yeah, let's say 20-mile radius. And Top Cat 2 is going to start laying sonobuoys. I'm going to build a wall here. Make sure nothing gets through. Sea state is good, nice and quiet, because that means no great difficulty detecting submarines, or at least better... Excuse me? At least better chances of detecting subs. I know I can do this automatically, but only to a certain extent. There. That'll at least stop some subs. Ah, it's a Victor 3. Glad we detected that early. You're doing what? Oh crap, here come the yaks. Lots of yaks. What are you packing? Simple air-to-air loadout. Okay. Yeah, it's a T-95. Which has a tail gunner. Abort. We're not touching that. Too dangerous for me. We're just gonna go from whatever's closest to whatever's farthest. So that means Eagle 5 is gonna go after this wave. We're gonna send Eagle 8 to deal with the yaks, but right now the yaks aren't that big of a problem. RTB. I don't want you here at the moment because there's way too many contacts coming in. So I'm not doing that. Not safe for you right now. Anything interesting happening to the east? Not really. Something doing 100 knots? No response. Alright. Alright. Eagles 8 forming up. Eagles 5 flying in 900 knots. Activate that search radar. Dakota 7. No time to linger. Dakota 1. Let's go. Dakota 20,000. I'm not sending them top altitude yet, because I don't know what the altitude of all these incoming aircraft is. And 20,000 gives me the flexibility to quickly go up or down, depending on the needs. You're looking... I'm gonna have you get renamed. Because right now I don't know what the default is. I mean, this is default 1-1, but this is default 3. This is a fighter. This is now AEW very quickly to see what I'm looking at. Range. 77 miles and coming in fast. We got 73. Oh, great. Rapier 1-1. We're on station 85 miles east of the carrier. Altitude 1,000 feet. Speed 450. Loadouts Exocet and short range air-to-air. Huh. You're cleared, hot. Execute low-level strike on Soviet escort screen. Priority targets are the outer group, likely warships Krivac and Kara class. Approach from southeast corridor, maintain 1,000 feet or lower, launch Exocet and egress due north. Upon completion, establish cap over ironclad? That's quite the distance. So what have we just been given? Rapier 1. Is that a Mirage? It's an F1E. Okay. We have one Exocet each. And how many birds we got? 4? 4. Alright. What are we going to do with you? We're just going to have to pursue that entire group. This is a very low-level target. It's just a fleet oiler. Everything else in front, including that big guy there, is much more enticing. This, however, is a big radar target. Alright. Gentlemen, get over there. Now, Eagles 5, I'm going to give you the green light. I want you to start engaging 7056 and everything else that's coming in. Drop tanks leaving. There's the other guy immediately pursuing. Oh, this is originally a bird from the Kitty Hawk. You're engaging... Hold on. No, 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 no. You got these things. Might as well use them. Oh, come on. You can guide many more of those things at the same time. Don't pretend you can't. Let's see, what are you guys up to? What are you doing? You're supposed to be throwing AIM-54s at targets, not using your AIM-7s. Alright, we got one. Missiles away. There's another yak coming in. Target it. And this guy as well. This guy here. Okay, that's all your AIM-54s expended. Someone like it's taunting me. Haha, you can't touch me. Haha, yes I can. But I'll probably die in the process. And that's not something I'm willing to pay for. Not right now. Dakota 1-0. Head east. I'm gonna go up to 20,000. And start intercepting some of these eyes that they got there. You are engaging with a 20mm gun? Okay, he's gonna hunt this guy down here. Yep, you got it. RTB? No, I don't think so. You're gonna just hunt down the next yak. Well done to you. Where is he? There he is. 1 mile out. Go on. Go on. Okay, now we're targeting this thing with way too many missiles. Oh well. Yes, do it. Yes, well done, dude. Well done. Now you can RTB. What a hero. Oh, a hero that's currently under fire, I think. Oh! That AIM-54 might be targeting this guy. No. Let's not be in the path of the AIM-54s. Rapier 1-1 has missiles inbound. That is not very likely. There's nothing that can threaten you. Oh. Okay. Maybe there is. My range, however, 6 miles. Okay, we're hitting the yaks. There's one yak still around. I'm gonna waste a couple of these AIM-54s by the looks of it, unless we can still talk to them. Target 7043. No, I cannot reacquire this. Actually, yeah, I think I can retask it. Status. You got 1 AIM-54, you got 0, you got 2. Don't worry, there's plenty of nonsense coming up this way, so we're gonna have to hunt down many more contacts. Come on, scratch that thing. Default 1 says there's a missile inbound. I think 1 AIM-54 is going for this guy. Which would be really bad news. And I can't talk to it anymore either. Yeah, we got the yak. This thing's getting jammed. Whew! Shall we not? You're now jamming your own missiles. Alright. Eagles 5, I'm gonna have you reform. Can we just recall all the birds, please? Cease fire. Formation recall. Nope. Cease fire. Join the formation. Eagles 5-2. Joining formation. Good. Bringing the GAN back together. Why are you disappearing? I don't like you disappearing on me. 565. Not too big of a problem. Now, as you can imagine, this is going to be a big mission. So, I'm going to end the first video here. The next video, we're going to hunt down more air contacts and probably hunt down that Victor 3 and see what else comes up. I wouldn't be surprised if this is going to be a long one. So, strap in, and I'll see you soon for the next part.